Very good morning, students. I think all are keeping very well and going through your lessons regularly. Okay, we'll move to the next topic, that is demand for equality and justice. Gradually, by the second half of 19th century, people from within the non-Brahmin caste began organizing movements against caste discrimination and demanded social equality and justice. And the people means the different thinkers or the those who learned, they started to think like that there should be equality in the society and all should get justice like that. So that maximum people, they came from non-Brahmin caste. The Satnami movement, please underline that one, in central India was founded in Ghasidas, who worked among the leather workers and organize a movement to improve their social status. So one of the person who is thinking about the untouchables, means those who are far away from the society, and means because they are working with the leather skin of the animals, so they are polluted people. So one of the person, he is Ghasidas, he is organizing all the leather workers in the name of Satnami movement. Then in eastern Bengal, Haridas Thakur Matwa sect Thakur's Matwa sect worked among Chandala cultivators. So in Bengal area, who was working for the as a social reformer, that is Haridas Thakur. What was his organization's name? That is Matwa sect. Then Haridas questioned Brahmanical text that supported the caste system. In what is the present day Kerala, is a guru from Irava caste, Sri Narayana Guru, proclaimed the idea of unity for his people. That is comes like a Shudra people, like that group, when we are making the what division according to caste system, Shudras, so this Iravas coming as OBC or as Shudras, and Sri Narayana Guru from Irava caste, and he is asking unity for his people. He argued against treating people unequally on the basis of caste differences. According to him, all mankind belong to the same caste. One of his famous statement was Oru Jadi, Oru Madam, Oru Devam, Manushana. That was the famous quotation. Still in Kerala, they are that particular group of people, those who are the followers of Sri Narayana Guru. He started different associations, and one of the association, it is SNDP, and they are proclaiming this sentence whenever they are having the meeting. What is the slogan given, or the famous sentence given by Sri Narayana Guru? Oru Jadi, Oru Madam, Oru Devam, Manushana, means one caste, one religion, one God for mankind. All these sects are founded by leaders who came from non-Brahmin caste and worked amongst them. They try to change those habits and practices which provoke the contempt of dominant caste. They try to create a sense of self-esteem among the subordinate caste. What they know, if they are starting this movement within 1 day or 2 days, it won't change. So they started, or they given a small candle in our hand to think about the inequalities or the injustice what is happening in the societies. Then comes the Gulamgiri, one of the most vocal amongst the low caste leaders was Jyotirao Phule, born in 1827, and he studied in school set up by Christian missionaries, and he also from low caste. We already discussed Phule means person who is making garland for temple purpose. Okay, in which year he born? 1827. On growing up, he developed his own ideas about injustice of caste society. He set out an attack on the Brahmins' claim that they were superior to others since they were Aryans. He is directly attacking the Aryan theory of the Brahmins, because Aryan Brahmins saying like that they are from Aryan. So they are means the higher than anybody or superior than anybody. Phule argued that the Aryans were foreigners who came from outside the continent. They are not from the continent. They are not from India. They are not from the Indian subcontinent also. They came from outside, like that he is arguing. Not only his argument, it is scientifically proved thing. And defeated and subjugated the true children of the country, those who had lived here from before the coming of the Aryans. Before the coming of the Aryans, the Indians was there. In some of the theories, they are saying like that the people of the those who was living in the Indus area or Ganga area, when the Aryans came and invaded, they was giving trouble to the people, so that people moved to South India, and the Dravidians are the original Indians, like that Indian subcontinent people, like that some of the theories saying. We are not going to argue like that things, but was many people before Aryans invasion, and Aryans came from outside and they made themselves as a Brahmins, and they are saying they are the superior one. So Jyotirao Phule questioning this same theory. Because of this they came from outside. Then the Aryans established their dominance. They began looking at the defeated population as inferior, as low caste people. According to Phule, the upper caste had no right to their land and power. In reality, the land belonged to the indigenous people, the so-called low caste. The land is surely want to give to whom? The we can say like that nowadays we are saying like that OBC. In that OBC itself many groups are then SC ST. The India means Indian subcontinent is the land of the people, means those who are considered as a low caste on that time. And Phule claimed that before Aryan rule, there exists a golden age when warriors possessed still the land and ruled the Maratha countryside in just and fair way. Phule is saying like that before Aryan people there was a very golden year for Indian subcontinent, where all the warriors and peasants was working in the countryside and they was living in just and fair way. He proposed that Shudras, means laboring caste, and the anti-Shudras, untouchables, should unite to challenge caste discrimination. What he's saying like that Shudras and the untouchables, present we are saying like that SC, and they should come together to challenge the caste discrimination made by the Aryans. Then the Satyashodak Samaj, an association Phule founded, propagated caste equality. What is his association's name? Satyashodak Samaj. Please underline. And for what he founded that one? To propagate the caste equality. Then we can see source 3. Me here and you over there. Phule was also critical of the anti-colonial nationalism that was preached by upper caste leaders. He wrote, the Brahmins was hidden away the sword of their religious, which was cut the throat of the people, prosperity, and now go about posing as great patriots of their country. They give this advice to our Shudra, Muslim and Parsi youth, that unless we put always all quarreling amongst ourselves about the divisions between high and low in our country and come together, our country will never make any progress. It will be unity to serve their purpose, and then it will be me here and you over there again. Means when Aryans came, they made that Indian society into different levels, like that you are in the lower level, you are in the upper level, you are in the middle level. Because that one people are divided into different groups, they won't come together, they won't ask any question to the Aryans. That was their intention, like that who is saying, Jyotirao Phule is saying. Then 1873, Phule wrote a book named Gulamgiri. Please underline in which year and who wrote and what is the name of the book and meaning of that particular word. Gulamgiri means what it is, slavery. Some 10 years before this, the American Civil War had been fought. We have seen that one American Civil War. in civics book, leading to the end of slavery in America. Because of American Civil War, what happened? The end of the Civil War in America, because Afro-Americans and white Americans had this conflict between, and it stopped because of the American Civil War, and they got right of citizens. Phule dedicated his book to all those Americans who had fought to free slaves, thus establishing a link between the conditions of the lower caste in India and the black slaves in America. Then why he dedicated his book to American, because that was we can see the link how the black people was suffering and how they came together and fight against the white authority. Like that in India also we want to come together. As this example shows, Phule extended his criticism of the caste system to argue against all forms of inequality. He was concerned about the plight of upper caste women, the miseries of the laborers, and the humiliation of the low caste. Please underline all three things. He was concerned, he was thinking about all these things, upper caste women, how much they were suffering, then the miseries of the laborers, how much the laborers and peasants were suffering, then comes the humiliation of the low caste. This movement of for caste reform was continued in the 20th century by other great Dalit leaders like Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in Western India and E.V. Ramaswamy Naicker in South. Ramaswamy from Tamil Nadu. Okay, so after this Phule, the same movement, maybe names are different, associations are different, but in same way the movements are continuing by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and E.V. Ramaswamy Naicker. Their names we will see again in the 10th chapter or 9th or 10th chapter, because they are part of the Indian freedom struggle and afterwards also. Okay, we will continue in next video.